Okay, so right now we're going to be making a WoW race tier list for PvP in Dragonflight. I made, for classes, specs and all that stuff, and now we're going to make a race tier list. Yeah, for Dragonflight PvP, like overall general PvP. And kind of like just talk about the strengths and weaknesses of the different races, I think. Starting off, I think I'm just going to go from here and then just move down. Alright, starting off is Blood Elf. I think Blood Elf kind of fell... I mean, dude, they used to be insane when they had Silence, but it went to the spell. Overall, they're not that good anymore. I think they're not horrible. Like, sometimes it can be quite useful. You might get a Bulp, but then again, if there's multiple dots, it's just RNG. They look cool, but this is just based on, like, how good they are in PvP. So, Blood Elf, I'm gonna give that a quick... It might be like a low B, high C. I think I'm gonna put it in a B for now, right there. By the way, guys, I have a list with me here. If I got, like, refresh on, like, secondary racials and stuff, because, most races have, like, 3, 4 things, even 5 things. But the main thing is just, like, the main ability, right? The meld, the human trinket, like, those things. Okay, Dark Iron Dwarf. So Dark Iron Dwarf is absolutely insane. That's where it is really good. Especially, like, for me as a Pharaoh player, dwarves in general can get bleeds off, which is very annoying. So, like, I think they get stats when they use their racial. Except, like, dwarves, get, like, just 10% damage reduction on melee attacks. And I think they're really, really good. They go into S tier, I'd say. I think they're going to be a great choice. Thing about Draenei, it's not very good, man. Some things are worse. It's not complete garbage. But, I'm gonna put it in a C, man. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Normal Dwarf. Normal Dwarf, similar to Dark Iron Dwarf, because, it's like bleed removal. So, we have Normal Dwarf. It removes all poisons, disease, curse, magic, and bleed effects, and reduces all physical damage taken by 10% for 8 seconds. And then Dark Iron Dwarf. Removes all poison, curse, magic, abilities, effects, and increase your primary stat. Okay, so like this is like more offensive as well. This is more defense as well. But I think both are really good. As for like Gnome is good. Like, it's better than Blood Elf. I think for like certain casters, it's quite nice. They have like the little freedom thing. They have the haste, I believe. Not bad. I think Gnome is like a high B. It could actually maybe be like... No, I think high B. High B is fair. I feel like Goblin is kind of like... Maybe a bit better than Draenei. I think Rocket Jump thingamajig has some use. But, I'm gonna put it on a C tier. I think Goblin is C tier, man. Highmountain, dude. Highmountain as well. I think that's also like... It's not as good as normal Tauren. It's very clunky, but... It could have some use in niche situations. Next up, Human. I mean, Human is surely still A tier. Yeah, it's A tier. I think the thing about this too, certain like classes work really well on certain races. For example, Feral Druid on Night Elf. Like, and I think Human is still going to be like the best option for quite a few classes. So I'm gonna go with that. This right here. Kul Tiran. Okay, I mean, yesterday I played some Haymaker gaming, and it was fun. Haymaker definitely has some use. Especially on, like, Blade's Edge. Mugambala, you can, like, send people flying. It's a 3-second stun as well. I think it's probably better than Blood Elf. I'll put it somewhere there. The things like Kul Tiran, like, it's never going to be the best for anything. Like, it's very memey. It's very memey. I think Lightforged Dreanai might be the first one in F tier. I think it might be. I don't know how much that thing does. I've seen it actually like a few times, but I think it's not very good. I'm going to give Maghar, like, there. A low B. I think it's a low B for me. Yeah. Okay, Mechagnome. Dude, I actually faced Crisser as Destro Mechagnome. And it was super annoying, man. It was actually so annoying. That little heal they have, emergency fail set, this thing right here, is actually pretty good. Especially like duels, if you have a lot of things to rotate with it. And then you get a stacking primary stat. I think they're actually better than Kul Tiran. Put Gnome S. The thing about Gnome, like, dude, for Affli, is Gnome the best race, Taxi? Like, Gnome is good. It's not S, though. But I swear, Gnome is nice. But I think High B. High B is fine. Nightborne, you guys, Nightborne is not the move. So Nightborne get their match damage out by 1%. Increase. Conjure up an Eldritch Grimoire, allowing you melee access. Okay. And then deals are, okay, so like low damage and is slow. I think Nightborne is one of the worst ones for PvP. There's a reason no one plays it ever. I'm gonna put him right there. Dude, I kind of wish Nightborne was like better and could be Feral. It could be like an Arcane Feral or something. That could be sick, dude. Okay, Night Elf, guys. Night Elf is S tier. I think I'll put like the best. Like meld. Think about Shadow Build, man. You can meld anything. You can meld stuns. You can meld fair. You can meld damage like Case Bolt. But not only is it great defensively, it's also great on the offense as well. Like meld Rake Stun, for example, Feral. Feral is insane. Rogues, you know, get a reself. But especially for Feral, I'm a Feral Druid. And meld is just so good. You can, like, you know, for example, meld the Case Bolt and then meld Rake with the same meld. So it can help you in both defense and offense in the same meld as well. And meld use well for anything. You can meld CC and coils and Shadow Furies. It's so good. It's so good. Alright, Orc. Guys, a normal Orc. So, I think, like, you know, in Shadowlands or any expansion, it would usually be here. But with the new trinket bonus, I think they do go down a hatch. You still get 5% more stun reduction, because it's 20% on, is it hardness it's called? On stuns. So it's good to have. And Blood Freeze is also very, very nice. So I think they're like mid A tier. Like here, I think. Very good, but not that much better than everything else anymore because of the new trinket bonus. Up to 15%. So Panda is very nice though. I think like this could also jump up like here though. Yo, Panda is actually really good. Like for Shadow Priest, for Mage. Panda this, yup. The food buff. Also pretty nice. I'm gonna put Panda somewhere here, man. Like probably high A. No, high B, low A. That is Panda. Next up is Tauren. So Tauren, I think, I mean, it's probably the best class or race for Paladins and Horde, right? Like, I'm trying to like think of like what is the best for two with these placements. I think Tauren is good. Like Sump is nice, man. Warsump is nice. I'm gonna put it like somewhere here, man. Probably like here. It's a low B. Low B, high C. Yeah, some crit. Warsump is very nice. Bit more HP as well. They're definitely pretty solid. Alright, next up, Troll. I feel like Troll is just like... It's not something you actually see much of, like at all. On any decent rating. Yeah. I think Troll is not amazing, but not horrible either. I kind of feel Troll is somewhere here, man. Low B. Undead. Yo, Undead is probably up here, man. It's probably an S tier, I think. But it depends. Like, this also like depends a lot. But like, Undead Priest. But then Meld, I'd rather have Meld than that. But but in certain matchups, like, let's say you face like Jungle Mirror. You know, it's very good to have. You can like get out of fairs and stuff. But yeah, but like, you know, let's say like in a shuffle, right? Like there's probably gonna be like one class on the enemy team that can always fair you or have some kind of fair effect, right? So it's probably gonna be very, very high value there as well. And this is kind of from my feral perspective and like what I'm facing and stuff too. No bias, of course. I think Dwarf's insane too, but that's also a bit because, you know, they give him a police off and it's very annoying. But yeah, Will can trigger 36 after willing. It's very, very nice. Mechagnome is there, man. There. Yo, Void Elf is actually decent, man. I swear, yeah. No pushback. They also have, like their... what's it called again? Let's find it. Yeah. You also have a chance to empower you with Essence of Void, cause your damage and healing effects to deal additional 5% as Shadow Frost for 12 seconds. I feel that's pretty decent. 3-minute cooldown, though. Yeah, I think Void Elf is better than Blood Elf. I'd probably put it somewhere like Kul Tiran-ish. Kind of memey, but not horrible. And can have some cool use in certain situations. Okay, next up, Vulpera. Vulpera's trash. It's F there. It's F there. In the furry tier, F or furry. I don't know. I think Vulpera is very bad. It's not good at all. Worgen. I'm actually playing Worgen right now, man. I'm playing Worgen right now. Yeah. Huh. And as Worgen, we get this rare Dragonflight, man. Look at this. Look at his speed, man. And we also get 1% crit. I think it's a C+, man. The furry tier? Nah, this is C+. I heard the speed as well for like certain things is quite nice, man. Like having a speed is huge. For Feral, you're already so mobile that it's not really that big. But if you're like a less mobile class, that speed can like connect you for the kill or get you out of trouble. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it in C tier. High C though. Alright, last up, Zandalari Troll, man. I remember there was like I remember Jim. He's rank Pala. He would play Zandalari Troll Holy Pala, and he could bubble and like regenerating it's the ability called. But I think it's somewhere here, man. Yeah. Get the Loa. Alright. I mean, that's all the races ranked though. Right there. So we got S, Night Elf, Dark Iron Dwarf. For me, again, dwarves are annoying because I'm a Pharaoh, so might be some bias there, but I think it's pretty good. I think Dwarf is good for a lot of things, especially in Shuffle. But it depends on what you're facing. But that's with anything, right? Like any racial will depend on the matchup. Somewhere in A, I think like like things like Dracthyr is Evoker, so you just gotta rank Evoker as a class, and Healer Evoker is S tier, and DPS is probably somewhere like low A, I think. Orc and F and Human is C. Yeah, people definitely have different experience on these things. I think also like depending on the class you play, you might have certain biases. Alright, guys, that's tier list right here, man. If you agree, nice. If you disagree, you're wrong. My opinion is the only correct opinion in this situation. So, yeah, it was fun.